Hi, I'm Elaine. Welcome to my blog stampwithelaine.com. Happy Valentine's Day! This is the card I made for my hubby for Valentine's Day, and as it's on my regular Wednesday YouTube slot coinciding with Valentine's Day today, I'm going to publish this a little later rather than at the stroke of midnight, so that hubby can see it first. You can't get more masculine than that, can you? So here are the supplies I used. I've been itching to break open this Happy Wishes Celebration Level 2 set, and it was just finding the right occasion for it. I'm also using the Valentine's Day stamp from Teeny Tiny Sentiments. I love this heart, so I'm going to be using that heart with the card as well. My card base is very vanilla thick. It's been cut at 4 1/8 by 11 3/4 inches. Basically it's half an A4 sheet, and that measures 10.5 by 29.8 centimeters, and it's folded in half. The Sahara Sand layer is 5.5 by 3 3/4 inches. That's 14 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters. Wood Textures Designer Series paper stack, and I've cut that 3 5/8 by 5 3/8 in centimeters. That's 9.2 by 13.7. Early Espresso and So Saffron ink, 5/8 inch burlap ribbon, Sattles enamel shapes, corrugated elements. There are tags and hearts, so I'm going to be using one of the hearts. Lots to love box framelit dies, and it's just the heart that I want. Everyday label punch, the Big Shot. I'm actually going to be using the Stamparatus to help me stamp this. As I'm stamping on scrap, and I'm going to cut out the letters anyway, I'm just going to place it anywhere on my Stamparatus, pick up the stamp, put the magnet on, ink it up with Early Espresso ink, and the reason I'm using the Stamparatus is, as I've found that I wasn't getting a solid stamped image. If I needed to stamp it again, it might have gone out of alignment, but the Stamparatus will prevent it from doing that. Just going to put my amount stamp set underneath the plate so that it's easier to ink up the stamp. I think one more go should do it. Maybe it's just that my ink pad is dry. Then I need to fussy cut this. So I shall just fast forward this. Ink up Happy Valentine's Day and stamp that as well in Sahara Sand. Take my everyday label punch and punch that sentiment out. I'm cutting off the happy. So we need Sahara Sand as well. Bring back my Stamparatus, switch sides on the plate, insert it horizontally. I'm using photopolymer, so I need to use the foam mat for it. Take the Sahara Sand layer. I'm going to steal a bit of cardstock from inside the Sahara Sand, because it will be covered up by the Wood Texture Designer Series paper. Ink up the stamp in Sahara Sand. Bring in my platform base cutting plate, cardstock and the heart, and I'll go and die cut that off camera. Attach my wood textured DSP to the Sahara sand piece. Get my ribbon scissors and cut off a piece. Fold it over and make a fishtail. Staple that. You can use any stapler, and unfortunately Stampin' Up don't carry the stapler anymore. I've popped dimensionals on the back, and now I can adhere that to the front of my card. Adhere the heart. To the centre. Dimensionals on the word happy. Place that over the heart. Dimensionals on the back of the Valentine's Day sentiment. I'll just pop it along there. Tombow glue on the corrugated heart. So about there, and a little heart. I want to stamp the same sentiment on the inside of the card, but having glued all that down together, the great thing about this two open sides is that now I can switch my plates round and stamp this way and reposition my word. So I want the happy down there. Better put the magnet there just in case so that the paper doesn't move. I want to check the positioning of my word to make sure it's in the right position. So I'm going to, oops, what's that? Was lucky. So I'm just going to ink it up in the saffron and see where that comes up. Slightly down. Let's adjust it. That's better. Okay, we're good to go. Straighten my card and ink it up. Clean my stamp. Turn the plate round so that I can put this sentiment there. You make me so happy. In early espresso, bring in my imaging sheet again, make sure that's clean. Yes, it is. And I just want to do a test run on the word again, make sure it is straight and it's the right way up. Fantastic. Okay, we're good to go. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe or share it on Facebook, and my grateful thanks if you do. If you're watching from YouTube, you'll find the list of supplies I use below this video in the Show More section with direct links to my online store. They'll also be listed on my blog here at blog.stampwithelaine.com. You can find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. Thanks for visiting, and I'll be back soon. Bye!